Been hearing that song Morning by Incubus. It says, "Bat your eyes, girl, be otherworldly. Count your blessings, seduce a stranger. What's so wrong with being happy? Kudos to those who see through sickness, yeah. And those left standing will make millions writing books on the way it should have been." She woke in the morning. She knew that her life had passed her by. She called out a warning, don't ever let life pass you by. Then at one point, he jumps to, "I suggest we learn to love ourselves before it's made illegal." And something about that song this morning, it really spoke to me. So we're going to see what it's about. I feel like you've really unlocked a part of your heart space. You've changed your perception on things. And you have really been speaking your truth, about the road that it has taken for you to get here. You're not perfect. You can be all of these horrible things just like the next person. But you have risen up to your call, to your service. You have found your inner balance. And, in doing so, you have really learned how to step into your destiny, your calling. Establishing those roots within yourself. And you know that the one is all and the all is one. You have to care about your neighbor because they are part of you. We're all connected. And you're learning how to protect what is for you, what you stand behind. Your spiritual values. You are a powerful creator, and you're learning how to really step into that gratitude for not only your talents and abilities, but for the fact that the right people do see them. You're like fine wine. You just get better with age. You know that you are meant to help countless others. And so you have been doing the self-help rituals. You have been learning how to love yourself. You've been learning how to set your boundaries, because every level up, you know that the more people see your success, the more that they are going to ask of you. And so you've had to learn how to establish boundaries, strong boundaries. The more that you have, the more that they will take. You have to, as a giver, have those boundaries, because the takers don't have any. And I feel like you have been finding your inspiration and your muse in everything. Finding happiness in just showing gratitude, giving thanks. And that it begins as an act, not necessarily an emotion. And you are drawing in a totally just new timeline. Really in your power, but being in your power, you know that you always have the power to choose. And I feel like what you're choosing is to leave what's not for you behind. Relocating, moving in a new direction, following where your sun shines, to a life well lived. There will always be prejudice about things that people don't understand, things that are different. But you're rolling with the punches. You are there for you. You have your own back. You got yourself back. And now you're falling in love with your life again. And in doing so, you are inspiring others as they watch you jump timelines and connect to source, and they see you reconnect to you. Instead of matching that energy, you're releasing it. You're moving forward. You're learning to love yourself. there's nothing wrong with being happy. It's beautiful. It really, really is. Keep doing what you're doing. And don't question if what you're doing is right. If it's right for you, that's what matters. Who cares what they say? I love you. You got this. Keep going.